So a little bit of controversy surrounding this fight. DeVante Wyatt apparently missed by 27 pounds, so this fight had to be organized at a catch weight. He did mention that he had trained out in Greg Jackson's gym in New Mexico, so he was looking to compete in MMA. He said this is going to be his last MMA fight before making the switch to boxing. And he wants to, more importantly, right his wrongs. He's 0-2 in RFC. He's strong, but his last 2 fights with the promotion have not at all gone the way I think he'd want them to. So what he wants tonight more than anything else is a chance to right his past wrongs. He is self-trained, so he doesn't go to a gym. He doesn't have a coach. You see here, he's making the walk alone. And it's an interesting strategy. I believe this is also his music. So an absolute wild man in every sense of the word, but you have to give him credit for getting in here and competing. Nick Kantor making his debut here tonight, fighting at a Rigoro gym under coach, again, Ricky Vassiliou. It's his debut. He really didn't have much to say to me when I asked him about any comments he had. He just said he's ready to go, ready to get in here, put on a show. And he's trained a lot in a lot of rough gyms. That's the one thing that I've learned about him, and it makes sense, man. He hits hard. I've had the absolute pleasure of sparring with him. Well, depends on how you look at it. When I get hit by his shots, it's not a pleasure. This guy is a strong, physical dude. You could see it in his physique there, and he's always looking to come forward. He does struggle a bit in outside kickboxing range, but if he can get you where he wants you, it is going to be a nightmarish day in the office. Also great, again, walkout song. Great walkout song choice. Without further ado, let's throw it over to Mike Falvo to make this one official.
Illyrian Fight Night brings us to another mixed martial arts contest scheduled for 3 3-minute rounds at 215 pounds. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, DeVante Wyatt. And his opponent across the cage, fighting out of the red corner, representing Rigoro Gym, Nick Kantor. The man in charge of the action at the sound of the bell is Marcel Varela.
Marcelo Varela. Set to get us going here. Whoa. This one's got me nervous. And that's crazy after the last fight we just had. Here we go. Touch of gloves. Kantor so strong. You're going to see it here. Outside trip attempt by Wyatt. Kantor finds himself in top control here. And Kantor is just raining down shots to the body. Wyatt has historically struggled in these positions. I don't think, and this sounds really, I'm not trying to say anything bad about the guy. I just don't think he understands jiu-jitsu or what goes into some of these positions. Kantor has had a full training camp with jiu-jitsu, with the jiu-jitsu team at Rigoro Fighting. I mean, it's never going to be a, and that's a tap. Nick Kantor makes quick work of DeVante Wyatt. I was going to say, it makes for a dangerous, dangerous time on the ground for DeVante Wyatt, but I guess the proof is in the pudding there. And can we get a replay of that? I want to see that again because it was hard to see what he got him with. All right, we'll have that in a second. So Nick Kantor getting it done with a scarf hold. And again, we'll have that replay for you guys. And being told it's a chest compression with a scarf hold. Both of which don't sound entirely pleasant. Without further ado, though, and with the judges' scorecards, oh, here we go, excuse me. We have the replay here. So Kantor's dropping down shots to the body. Wyatt gives up the position. And, oh my goodness, that's a tight squeeze. And Kantor just works himself into the position there. And gets it done. Heck of a job there by Nick Kantor. Now, let's throw it over to Mike Falvo in the cage to make this one official.
Let's have a round of applause for these two great fighters in one great MMA contest, ladies and gentlemen. Referee Marcel Farrell has called a stop to the fight 54 seconds into round number 1. For your winner by way of a neck crank, Nick Kantor.